Welcome to ClipsUncut, my dear friends. Today I want to talk about Sony ZV-1. So I have been shooting my videos on my phone for the most part, but I realized that it's time to upgrade the camera, and this is the one which I thought can be my vlogging slash YouTube slash photography slash video camera. I got this from Best Buy. I'm gonna do the unboxing from the other side, but just wanted to give you like a brief overview as to why I chose this camera. I've seen like thousands of, quite a few videos for this. This is a very popular camera, slightly expensive, yes, of course. Being just a point and shoot camera, I think this is a slightly expensive venture that I'm trying. I don't know whether this will stay. I'm going to test it out a few times, do a few videos. I don't know whether I'll post them. I won't post them. Whether I'll return this, I don't know. But I was debating between two, ZV-1 and the Canon M50 and the Canon M50 Mark II, which are like beginner level cameras and quite popular for YouTube content, vlogging and still photography, whatever. So yeah, it's got tons of features. This one, it's very compact. In fact, this is being a point and shoot, you don't have to change your lenses and stuff, so it's relatively very easy to carry around and stuff. So let's do the unboxing and I'll see you on the other side and then I'll come back. All right, so here we go, guys. This is the unboxing for the Sony digital camera ZV-1, which I got from Best Buy. It was an open box piece. Usually this camera goes for around $750 plus 150 for the stick. I did not get the the vlogger stick, but this was an open box. I paid like around $680 plus the $50 for your accidental protection plan. So this ZV-1 is made for content creators and vloggers. So let's quickly go over the features. It's got a Zeiss lens, Exmor R5 CMOS sensor, 4K HDR, Wi-Fi certified. You can put in your memory stick. It supports Bluetooth. It's got a multi HDMI, Dolby audio. There is one more port where you can put your micro USB. It's got 20.1 megapixel sensor, and that's your 2470 mm f1.8 to 2.8. It's got face detection, 315 autofocus points. It's got a real-time eye autofocus. It's got face appeal. It's got bokeh switch. Bokeh switch is basically your blurry background, and it's got a clear voice recording and a microphone jack for external mics. And yeah, so that's the box, and it's got these are the extra or optional accessories you can buy if you're buying it online or in the store. That's your accessory kit, your charger for the battery. That's your shooting grip, which comes for like $150, which I did not buy though right now. This is your mic, stereo microphone, and that's your shooting grip. And the supplied accessories, which comes in the box, if you buy new, you'll get a rechargeable battery pack, a micro USB cable, and a windscreen. And then that's pretty much it. So let's quickly do the unboxing for this one. Of course, this I had to open in store, and just to check whether everything was okay or not. I did open this, and this is the dead cat, or whatever they call it. To block the wind noise. This is like an attachment which goes over the camera's mic. This is the battery, the Sony NP-BX1 battery pack, small little 3.6 volt 1240 milliampere battery. And now let's quickly open the camera. So yeah, because this was an unboxed product, so this did not have the cable included. They should have got the cable included, but they said that they couldn't go lower than they couldn't reduce the price or whatever. So I just got the battery, the wind blocker, and the camera itself. So that is your Sony ZV-1, and I checked from every angle. There was no issues with this camera as such. The only thing where I saw that there could be something was right there, where I felt, I don't know if you can see that, it's a very minute little white thing. I think it got rubbed or something. But yeah, this is fairly, I wouldn't say it's one of the lightest. It's got a little slight heft to it. I don't know how much the weight and stuff. I'm going to explore this camera and the capabilities in the upcoming days and videos, and slowly learn its potential. From the reviews that I've seen, it's quite a powerful vlogging camera. But anyway, so it's got the on and off button, it's got the mode button, it's got your zoom in, zoom out. It's got a dedicated button for doing the defocus and set the focus on the person with your eye detection, face detection, stuff like that. There's a dedicated record button, so then no matter which mode you are in, you can always just click on that button and it's just going to start recording. That's your function button, that's your menu button. That's for the playback of if you've taken images, or you go back and then you can play your videos. That's your delete button. And also a C2 is your dedicated button for doing product reviews. So if you're doing product reviews, and if you're and if you're showing some product, or then that comes in really handy, so that the autofocus focuses on the product and not you. It's an amazing feature. I've tried it and it's amazing. That's the mic. That's where you put in your the dead cat which came, and then you just put it over here, which blocks the sound when the wind sound and stuff, any external sounds. And that's your thread, to mount it on a tripod or on a gimbal or whatever. And that's where you put in the battery, and also your memory card, which goes inside that slot. And that's your HDMI port, and then that's your micro USB port, and that is where you will attach your external mic right there. It could be a lavalier mic, it could be any mic, like a Rode mic or whichever, and then mount it here and then shoot your video. Also, and that's your screen. And so let's fire it up, and let's put in the battery, and that's where you can attach your thread, and and that's the grip. This grip, in the hand, it feels like it is a point and shoot camera, of course. And the grip, this is nice. This is a nice thick rubbery grip. Of course, you can get extra added accessories where you can put in a cage around your camera and then build your vlogging setup. Many people put in like a cage and then the light, LED light, and a mic, like a Rode directional mic, stuff like that, and then put it on a tripod, selfie stick, whatever. Also, the lens, that's your lens. Of course, it's a fixed lens. That's the one thing which is good, is that you get a dedicated light when you're recording. You don't have to always look at the screen or on top. If you see the red light here, that means it's recording. That's your 1.8 to 2.8, 9.4 to 25.7, whatever the lens. And this is a fixed lens. This will not come out because this is your point and shoot camera. It is pretty good. Anyways, so let's put in the battery and let's fire it up and see the first few I do have a memory card, so let me grab one and I'll be right back. I've got the memory card. I'm gonna use another one, which is your SanDisk Extreme Pro or Plus, but for now, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to use a simple how much is it? I think like a 32 GB card, and let's put in the memory card and we are ready to rock and roll. So I think as soon as you open the screen, you'll quickly get inside the recording mode. So you can choose your mode. There are different modes right here. You can see that's your camera, that's your movie, intelligent auto, movie mode, high frame rate mode, that's your memory recall, scene selection, sweep panorama, manual exposure, shutter priority, program auto, aperture priority, intelligent auto, which is automatically it identifies the scene's characteristics and shoots a photo, and then this is your intelligent auto for identifying the scene characteristics and shoots a movie, right? So yeah, there are tons and tons of functions. And there are so many things that you can play around, and it is going to take some time for me to go through each and every item right here and then figure out the settings. I did try to play around with a few things, but I'm still relatively new to this camera and the Sony menu system. So it's a learning curve, but yeah, overall, let's actually quickly get inside the, let's take a couple of pictures and see how they come out. Let's say we are doing, I just want to do a quick demo of your, what do you call, the movie part, which I was talking about, and show you guys the capability of, you see that, the blurry background, and then as soon as I remove that, it just focuses back on this, let's say this box, right? So consider me as that box or whatever, and then you're talking about this, and boom and boom. See how quick that is? That's amazing. I mean, it is. I've seen like thousands of reviews for this, and then I got this one, and now I know why people were like raving and raging about this camera. And this is just next level. And you see that C2, that's your basically that's your mode for product, when you're doing like a product review. If you turn that off, you see product showcase. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's product showcase. And then if that's off, it wouldn't do It probably still will, because the autofocus is so good. But yeah, you can turn the press that button and then say defocus and then clear. Clear is, it's going to set focus everywhere, and then so you'll see that focus, the box in focus and this in focus. But if you turn the defocus on, then it's going to blur the background, and there you see it, right? And but if you have your defocus on along with the C2, which is your product showcase, right now that's off, but if you turn that on, then the autofocus is even faster. You just saw that, right? Boom, 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 boom. So that comes in really handy, and that was my quick little demo for this. Yeah, overall this camera, oh yeah, let's zoom in. Let's try to zoom in and then zoom out. And it works perfectly fine. So yeah, and now we started recording, and you can tell when it's recording, you can see, you can flip the screen in any direction, also like that while you're shooting, and then just make your video. So yeah, overall, yeah, this is a compact form factor. I mean, it's got this compact form factor. It's got a flip out touch screen. It's got a bright, sharp zoom lens, and it's actually excellent in camera audio from what I've tested a couple of times. And it's the external mic, and you can mount a flash over here if you want, like an external flash, and it supports 4K video capture. I definitely feel there are a few cons, like there is you can't really do anything on the touch screen, to say so, like except focus, set your focus, but other than that you cannot it's not like a touch screen, like it's only going to help you for tracking, but you can't play with the menu. You can't do anything else except tracking. It's got also it's not a pretty wide, it's not got a wide angle lens, because it's made for vlogging, so it's just going to shoot for a set width. You won't be able to capture a wider shot or a video. It's got face detection. Sometimes it struggles with your if you're wearing a mask, but of course it's not going to so that's not like a deal breaker. But yeah, I mean, it could have been better with your eye tracking. And it's the battery, from my initial test, the battery will last. If you're doing 4K video, the battery, it lasted, when I tested it, it gave me an hour and 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, I think. And it got pretty hot over here on this side, and I think that's where the battery compartment is, so that makes sense. But it gets super hot. So yeah, that is something that you might want to consider or not. That's up to you, if that's a deal breaker for you or not. And there is no flash, built-in flash, like the Canon M50s or your Canon other cameras, or even I think a few other Sony's point and shoot cameras. They have like a small little flash somewhere. So yeah, but overall this is like a compact and light camera for your reviews, for your YouTube videos, for your vlogging, your photography outside. Definitely you cannot change your lenses, But yeah, overall I think it's an amazing camera, especially for the autofocus and your product reviews and so on and so forth. So yeah, I hope you guys like it, and I will see you on the other side. So yeah, friends, just how you saw, you know, we did the unboxing, we went through the camera. It is a pretty decent camera, and I you know, this hopefully will come handy or not, time will tell. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one. Thanks, peace out, bye bye.